World number one Aryna Sabalenka was docked ranking points multiple times at the end of last season, and fears it could happen again. Aryna Sabalenka is concerned that she may be penalized for missing more mandatory tournaments this year. The world number one and her biggest rival, Iga Swiatek, were both stripped of ranking points on multiple occasions at the end of last season. Players on the WTA Tour must compete in at least 6 WTA 500 events in a single year, and neither woman met this threshold in 2025. The relentless tennis schedule has become a major talking point, with some ADP and WTA 1000 events being extended to last almost 2 weeks. Meanwhile, mandatory rules mean that players can be punished for failing to compete in a set number of tournaments, as Sabalenka and Swiatek were last year. Previously, top players like Serena Williams would be increasingly selective with their schedules. In some seasons, Williams would barely play after the U.S. Open. While Sabalenka would like to have similar control over her own calendar, she fears losing ranking points again. Well, the season is definitely insane, and that's not good for all of us, as you see so many players getting injured, and also the balls are quite heavy. So it's a lot of struggle for all of us, the 4-time Grand Slam champion said. But what Serena did, the rules were different. Right now, like last season, by the end of the season, because I didn't play enough of 500 events, they fine us with points, me and IGA. So then it's like, okay, if you play 7 events, even if you win, okay, if you win all of them, then maybe it's not a big deal. But you cannot predict that I'm going to play 7 events. I'm going to win them all, and that's it. Sabalenka is still prioritizing her health and taking rest where needed, but she knows that comes with its downsides, and the 27-year-old has accused tennis bosses of putting their own needs over those of players. The rules are quite tricky with mandatory events, but I'm still doing that, like, I'm skipping a couple events in order to protect my body because I struggled a lot last season. Even though the results were really consistent, but some of the tournaments I have been playing completely sick or I've been really exhausted from overplaying, she added. So this season we'll try to manage it a little bit better, even though they're going to find me by the end of the season. But it's tricky to do that. You cannot skip like 1,000 event. It's really tricky, and I think that's insane what they do. I think they just follow their interests, but they're not focusing on protecting all of us. Players who skip mandatory events have their rankings zeroed out, essentially meaning ranking points from other tournaments they have entered this year are removed as punishment. Last year, Sabalenka lost 10 ranking points on October 20th, while Swiatek had 65 points removed. Coco Gauff, Amanda Anisimova, and Madison Keys were also penalized. A week later, on October 27th, Sabalenka was docked a further 120 points from Dubai, while Swiatek lost the 108 points she won in Stuttgart.